guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today, we're going to take a look at this event right here. This is the new Fighting Legend Vegeta or Legendary Vegeta event that is going to be coming to JP Dokkan tonight, along with this Super Vegeta sort of celebration right here. This event is going to be, I think, very good. This is good for the game to continually get more events like this. People wanted this, right? People were asking for the Vegeta version, the Frieza version, the Cell version, the Buu version, all of it. So getting another character is good. Again, I really would like a Frieza version and stuff like that to help give, like, you know, the Dokkan Fest Bardock, like, some extra relevance and stuff like that, right? You know, it could be good for characters that have certain conditions and certain situations against certain types of enemies and stuff like that. Now, there's going to be 7 phases here, going up against Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then, of course, there's missions to beat it with certain category teams, right? You know, just like the GT Legendary Goku event had. But this is looking like this is going to be quite a bit easier. I mean, I'm looking at these teams. I mean, the GT Legendary Goku event, they wanted you to use shit like Corroded Body of Mind and Connected Hope, you know, led by, like, again, Pikkon. I don't want to call Pikkon mediocre or Janemba, really, but, like, if I say that, you guys get what I mean, right? Like, they're both good, but at the same time, it's just like Pikkon and Janemba, they are not able to compete with the newer Dokkan Fest exclusives that have come out recently. The GT Dokkan Fest Super Saiyans, Videl, Super Vegeta, like, they're not competing with them. Pikkon and Janemba aren't. So we got some details for the event. We'll sort of, like, you know, look at what some team building is going to be. We're getting some info here, courtesy of Harry Turney. So let's go and take a look. So events of battle with Vegeta, his damage reduction, other skills become more powerful. Yeah, okay, so Evolution Blue Vegeta does cancel dodging, so you're not going to be able to rely on dodging. Now, one thing to point out, right, is that Vegeta is a pure Saiyan, so Caulifla is going to be able to dodge the entire way through the event. It's very difficult for them to create an event that, like, directly counters Tech Caulifla unless, like, the phase that disable's dodging is int. Because Tech Caulifla stacks defense as well. So, you know, she'll be guaranteed dodging the entire run, and then once you get to Vegeta, she's got type advantage, right? So, Caulifla will destroy this event. But he does disable evasion, so you gotta be careful about that. You can only bring in 2 support items. Makes sense. Again, that's the easy way that they've sort of begun to power balance some of these events. You can get stones, and then, of course, the tickets for the Vegeta banner. For each round you clear. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, stones, and it's up forever. Okay, so there's the details, right? So, again, here are sort of the missions. So the first one is Attained Evolution. This is Super Vegeta's leader skill. Now, if we take a look at this category team, I mean, there's definitely some... Could you do an Otherworld Warrior build with Frieza, Angel Vegeta? He also does Revived Warrior as well, huh? You could do, like, the Super Saiyan... You could do both of them, because, again, he does Otherworld Warrior / Revived Warrior. I think you probably could beat this with an Angel Golden Frieza team. That would work well. If you don't have Super Vegeta, right? I'm trying to think of just, like, other builds. I mean, you definitely could beat it with just a pure Saiyan build, right? Like bringing either Transforming Vegeta or AGL Blue Vegeta, and then you could just rock a bunch of the pure Saiyans, right? That certainly would work well. Again, so... STR units are really at a major disadvantage here. You probably want to shy away from going for a lot of STR units. What's funny is this unit, I mean, could help, but if they don't guard against Evolution Blue Vegeta, you're in big trouble, right? I mean, this Caulifla relies on dodging, so she's going to be a non-factor, right? God Topo, you're not going to want to bring. The 2 Super Trunkses, remember that they do get their EZA. What is it, on the 5th? I believe the Super Trunkses are getting their EZA next week on the 5th. So, you know, we very well could see the Super Trunkses, be very relevant moving forward, right? They're on a lot of category teams, so they're going to be able to help out in a lot of different ways. If you're able to just rock, like, if you get Super Vegeta, though, I mean, this is going to be a joke. Like, if you've got this Gohan right here, he will kill this event. There's a reason I was going crazy telling people to get him. Already, He is going to be dominant. I'm almost done. I'm literally grinding his links while I'm recording this, right? He's 2 links away from being full level 10 links. Even though he's going to awaken in 2 years, I'll have to grind up Shattering Limit to link level 10 while the rest is done. But it's worth it because I'm going to be using this Gohan a lot probably in these difficult content. Also, you're able to use the Golden Friezas, right? Like, AGL and Tech Golden Frieza are still really good for difficult content, and they pretty much always will be. They're pretty well designed. I think that this one could be tricky. Attained Evolution, if you don't get Super Vegeta, could be tricky. Powerful Comeback, I mean, if you've got Evolution Blue Vegeta, this should be cake, especially, Jiren. Oh, yeah, I mean, listen. Okay, the Tech Gogeta and the STR Vegito, if you can use them, they're going to destroy. Now, STR Vegito, if you fuse with him, is he on any of these category teams? No, he's on Joint Forces. Oh, yes, you could use, oh my god, yeah, we could use the 2 of them as a rotation. Oh, that's going to be so sick. The 2 of them as a rotation together. Woo! Oh, man, I'm giddy thinking about it, because it's like, everyone, they all get snarky with me. Well, you're so stupid. They're meant to be used together. Except for half of their teams, you can't run them together. Are we running STR Vegito on the Other World Warrior team? No, we are not, right? Are we running STR Vegito on Powerful Comeback? No, we are not. So, again, it's very easy to just say, you use them both. But no, it's not always that simple, because this is how they're designing the game now, is with specific categories for, like, Super Battle Road stages and then these types of missions. So, again, you could have difficulty fusing, but I feel like these teams are so strong. I mean, you've got 4 items to play with, right? It's not exactly the God event, so you should be fine. UI Goku is a no-go in this event. You can't run him, because his defense could be okay if he's fully built up, but with his dodging disabled and type disadvantage, he'll get you killed. STR UI Goku is not gonna work. AGL UI Goku will work in here, because you could bring him into the GT Legendary Goku event. So he's not going to be at type disadvantage against Evolution Blue Vegeta. So you can run AGL UI Goku and you'll be fine, because he'll carry you the entire way through the event until the final phase. And then even then you still won't need to hide him. I mean, if he's like link leveled, or you got to dupe in him or something like that. Obviously characters like Jiren and Gohan will destroy this. What is like, so if you don't have Evolution Blue Vegeta, what's a backup build you can run here? Pure Saiyans again, yeah. You do have Tech Ultimate Gohan, yeah, dude. See, it like this is a joke, dude. This is gonna like, I mean, yeah. For me, with the whole, I've got the whole game rainbowed, but like, this category is not exactly bad, right? And you've got Roshi, you got all the revival characters. Like this, again, this is not gonna be bad whatsoever. I don't think this is gonna be too tough. Really stupid that Int Cell is not on this, huh? Consists of characters who returned to the heat of battle with an even greater power than before. Now, obviously, that's just more or less the wiki's interpretation of it, but still, like, by any measure, in LR Cell obviously should be on the category, right? Let's be real. I don't foresee this one being too tough, because you do have several options. You could just go Universal Survival Saga too, right? Easily with Jiren as lead. Double Jiren will definitely beat this. What stage is Int? God Vegeta is Int. Okay, so sort of like midway through. I mean, we'll have to see the particulars of the event once it actually drops. Like, because remember, in the GT Legendary Goku event, that Great Ape phase was just, like, randomly, like, scary as hell, right? Like, I don't know if the Vegeta event is going to be built in that manner where, like, one of these earlier events will be tougher. I don't think so. I imagine this will just be like the OG one, where it just progressively gets stronger and then climaxes with Vegeta at the end. Otherworld Warriors. Now, this is specific. You definitely can beat this with Double Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If you got Angel Freeze is going to destroy this event. What's the latest STR phase? It's only Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, so I don't suspect much difficulties here. By the way, they better not use this shitty Super Vegeta art in this event, by the way. It better be the damn Android Cell Saga one. Although, I mean, when you're running through this event, it could be better if it's this guy, because this guy's going to have more category teams than Super Vegeta, right? So, like, if you pull this guy up, right? And so, like, if you're fighting this guy as an opponent, he's on all of these categories, right? Which is more relevant, you know, because there's certain characters that are good against this type of category or something like that. This is just like this is actually the worst art in the game. Like, I think this is the worst art in the game. That Super Vegeta art right there. Otherworld Warrior will not be tough whatsoever. They've gotten some massive buffs. Tech Pycon will definitely be able to carry you here. I know it sounds like a joke, but I'm serious. Tech Pycon will be great. Super Saiyan, like, Otherworld Warriors has legitimately gotten much stronger, right? Again, Pycon is kind of like hard countered in the GT Legendary Goku event, but you could rock Pycon here because he's not going to be disadvantaged in the final phase, right? He won't be able to dodge, which does kill some of his viability. Does this unit, you stack, right? Yeah, Frieza does. It's just that on JP, he doesn't stun. Yeah, he's better on global. Yet another JP shaft, all too common. Yeah, you could run both of these guys. Honestly, Otherworld Warriors shouldn't really have too much trouble here. If you've got LR Tech Gogeta, I mean, yeah, guess what? They destroy it. Worthy Rival, again, should not be too bad either, because, you know, Dokkan Fest Piccolo's been out for 100 years. You could run this guy as a lead, and then a friend, Vegeta or Piccolo. Again, Piccolo will enable you to see enemy super attacks, which is going to be really good. What are the tech units? Yeah, Majin Vegeta should work pretty well here. A rotation of this guy and Majin Vegeta would definitely be very good here. Because remember, this guy is stacking. He does stack the whole way through, right? Yeah, you've got the big boy. Again, you've got the big boy. Now, Super Vegeta, when talking about him himself, right, I feel like a lot of people, they don't really understand how this guy works, right? Like, I'm seeing people are saying, like, oh, well, I like Videl better because Videl is way better defensively. And it's like, I mean, Videl is better defensively in slot 1. But it's like, let's not, like, people are acting like this guy is bad defensively, which is a joke, right? Not at all. Because he has 150% defense start of turn, gets another 50% defense on Super, and then one more 50% defense after he gets hit. With all three of these active, this dude's defense, you know, level 10 links rainbowed. I mean, he's definitely over 200k, probably over, like, closer to 250 or something like that, right? It's just, yeah, you don't want to toss his ass in slot 1 against this Vegeta event, but I'm not worried about this Vegeta whatsoever in here. The God event, sure, right? I mean, type neutral in the God event, right? But type advantage, he'll be fine. The Vegeta is good, right? Like, don't disrespect that Vegeta. He's sick. Beerus will be good in here because his Rainbow Orb changing ability will be active, right? Okay, that's exactly what I was talking about, right? So because it's going to be the transforming Vegeta the whole way through, even though you're fighting Super Vegeta, he's still on Realm of Gods, right? That's the exact point I was trying to make earlier. So, like, Beerus will be Rainbow Orb changing. If this is actually exactly what it is, Beerus will be Rainbow Orb changing literally the entire fight. Well, no, this base Vegeta is not Realm of Gods, is he? I don't think he is. Yeah, he's not. But the second Vegeta goes into Super Saiyan, Beerus will be changing orbs, which is good. When Beerus is Rainbow Orb changing, obviously he's quite good, right? Just sort of looking at units, obviously Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is going to be a no-go, right? Because you'll outturn him, you'll outlast his passive. Looking at these tech units, again, Tech Pycon can work. I know it's, dude, I know it sounds like a damn meme, but Tech Pycon, he can rock shit. He's good. He's actually legitimately good, right? Like, you could rock Pycon. He doesn't have Cold Judgment, though. That sucks. Because I was going to say, you could rock Pycon along with Dokkan Fest Piccolo, which you could still do. But it sucks that this guy doesn't have Cold Judgment. The AGL one does, right? Yeah, it sucks that Tech Pycon doesn't have that. I mean, that's massive, dude. Was that 25% defense? Yeah, that makes a really big deal. But again, you know, you could do Pure Saiyans, again, with Worthy Rival. I imagine most players should have this guy unless you're brand new. But, I mean, if you're brand new, this content is not meant for you anyway, right? So it's not, right? Like, you get what I'm saying there. Sibling Bond should be pretty easy. I think Gohan and Goten are actually going to be fairly good in here, honestly. Again, because God Vegeta's the last int phase. By the time you get there, Gohan and Goten should be fully built up. They should be good to go. Tapion will work fine in this event as well. Even though, he's going to get type advantage or type disadvantage at the very end, he's still got good defense and you'll have your damage reduction. Right? You're just not running him in slot 1. But, if you got your Tapion in slot 3, he's supporting the whole team and then you can get this. Hopefully you get it. So at least you get additional supers with this guy. His defense is crazy. But, you do want to get your additionals with him or hope to get additionals with him. Sibling Bond has gotten some buffs recently. You could meme around a bit, right? And you could even rock, like, the androids. Does this 18, does she stack defense? She doesn't, so she sucks. I mean, she doesn't actually suck, right? You get what I'm saying. But, like, this bad boy right here. This bad boy stacks defense, so you could rock him for sure. Especially if you can get an Android 18. Is there a good enough 18 to run? I don't, I mean, she's good. You could definitely do it and beat the event with her. Maybe you could run Tech 18. You could. What does she do? Because I've never rainbowed her because Battlefield currency. Well, yeah, I mean, that doesn't help. She doesn't have damage reduction, huh? Yeah, just all these chances of evading attack, dude, which are not gonna help. Yeah. This 18's not horrible, but again, she's Battlefield currency, so. You could rock this 18 right here. She can actually still be pretty good defensively. So, as I know it sounds like, again, this is kind of memeable, but you can run these two as a rotation in here and you're going to be good, right? I feel like this would be completely fine because this guy stacks defense rather quickly. I showed that in my STR 18 showcase earlier today that guy's probably this guy legitimately might be the most underrated unit in the game because people literally doesn't even know he exists, right? Like, and he's actually like rather good, I would say. High school Gohan should be fine in here with his damage reduction. I think you should definitely be able to rock him. He'll be good. Sibling Bond is a pretty solid team. Bergotmo, he will definitely be able to rock shit in here as long as you got him on rotation, right? Keeping this bad boy up right there. Bergotmo, he'll be able to handle business here. Let me take a look. What is the latest SCR? Oh yeah, yeah, Bergamo, he's good. He's gonna be able to clap this shit up, no problem. Let's see who else is on here. Obviously, I mean, you don't need me to tell you guys if you got Evolution Blue Vegeta, he'll destroy this shit, right? Oh yeah, here you go. There we go. You got them. Oh my god. You know what because I'm gonna, like, when I beat these, I'm just gonna do, we're skipping straight to no item runs for all these categories. When I no item run it with Sibling Bond, I'm probably just gonna rock these two as a rotation, honestly. These guys in slot 1, these guys in slot 2. GG. Goodbye. There's nothing Vegeta could do to this rotation. At all. There's nothing he could do. So those, I mean, they'll destroy, right? And then, like, Gohan and Goten floating onto the rotation with this unit there, buffing them up a lot, like, they're gonna look good. This shouldn't be really too tough. I don't know. I actually don't know. Am I gonna run double Gohan and Goten? I might run, like, a Gohan and Goten friend and then Tapion as my lead. So I'll have one Gohan and Goten on the team and then one Tapion. That will probably be what I'll do, but, we'll see. Okay. What else we got? All right, get rid of Bergotmo. Join forces. Okay. Now, again, here's where everyone's screaming, you just use them together, is correct, right? STR Vegeta and Tech Gogeta are going to destroy it. They cover each other's weaknesses perfectly. They are, for all intents and purposes, probably the best rotation in the game. I mean, once they're fused together, yeah. Because, like, you could just very casually say, like, oh, they're the best rotation in the game. But it's like, they can't fuse until turn 4, at the minimum, right? Whereas Goku and Vegeta are, triple critting for the first 3 turns anyway. But oh my god. I could bust, yes, I could bust them out, dude. They're so sick. This unit is, like, so nuts for this type of situation. They suck on turn 1. But once they're built, oh my god, are they going to be devastating. So I'm definitely going to look for a way to build them. I'll probably run, like, 17 and Golden Frieza, and then maybe them together. LR, Goku, and Frieza will destroy. Oh yeah, Kale and Caulifla. I mean, again, a lot of the same OGs who can destroy, like, a lot of the other, like, legendary events, so to say. They're going to be good here. The 3-year anniversary LR still could be quite good, right? Because, if you fuse with them, 6 turns under 50%, you get your full heal. So I can imagine for a lot of free-to-play players, you know, this guy and this guy are going to handle business. Honestly, double LR kill and Caulifla should be sufficient for this. Join Forces is pretty good. Join Forces has gotten so many buffs now that it's just beyond crazy, right? And then finally, Gifted Warriors. Now for this one, again, you know, you probably could run a powerful comeback team if you've got Evolution Blue Vegeta. You know, if you don't have Trunks and Goten to run straight up Gifted Warriors. You could run EGL Blue Vegeta Pure Saiyans for sure to be able to take it down. I think Wrath Broly should be okay in here. Obviously, again, this Frieza stacks if you're using him. Tech Caulifla. Yeah, if you can use Tech Caulifla in here, you want to do it. Again, this Vegeta is going to be fantastic. He's stacking, creating Tech Orbs. Again, these two as a rotation, I feel like should work fairly well. They're not going to link for Ki, are they? No, they're not. But this guy's, well, I mean, you could get bad luck. It's just, I think of these two together and this guy creating Tech Orbs for Majin Vegeta, so then Majin Vegeta can go crazy. But you still have this guy. Okay, so this Frieza is a no-go in here, right? Because Frieza, you need to be running against a Goku family enemy. We're going up against, obviously, a Vegeta family enemy. So this Frieza, who's a major option for the other legendary Goku events, is not going to work for this Vegeta event. Just sort of looking at who else we've got. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks will be good enough to run in here. Keep in mind his passive will wear out, but it's like, he's still good. It's just, I mean, because the evasion gets canceled anyway, against Blue Vegeta, but if you don't have better options, I think Gotenks could work. Yeah, I think, again, a lot of these teams are pretty good. Unlike the GT Legendary Goku event, where they're asking you to use these dog shit teams, here, they're letting us use, like, really solid teams. So, I don't expect this will be too tough. And there's a lot of backup strats you can do for a lot of these categories, even if you don't have the leader, right? Again, for Worthy Rival, you probably have got Piccolo, right? I assume. Gohan and Goten, there's a very good chance you've got them, too, because they have been spammed on so many banners that people want to summon on. Joined Forces, I mean, there's a good chance people don't have, like, Blue Cow Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, or, you know, obviously 17 and Golden Frieza, but Kale and Caulifla, they've been out for, you know, over 2 years now. There's at least a decent chance you've been able to pull them. Yeah, so again, I just don't think a lot of these are going to be tough. I feel like Attained Evolution will probably be the trickiest one, because Super Vegeta is literally coming out right now, right? But besides that, I think a lot of these are just going to be pretty free for people. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I'll do tons of coverage on this as soon as it comes out. We'll go ahead and cream pie this, you know, event with all these different, like, no item runs and stuff like that. I still want to do other no item runs on the GT Legendary Goku event. So now we have one more option for the World Tour. I'll make sure to take LR Janemba in here. Just another chance to slurp and two-hand stroke Janemba for a full video. I'll take the opportunity to do that, of course, because Janemba will terrorize this event, because he is one of the best units in the game. That's without a doubt. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and bye.